Hi friends, it's Holly Jones, Mrs. Jones Stitches. Welcome to Flosstube number 21. Today's Wednesday, June 28th, 2023, and I'm glad you're joining me today. If you're new to my channel, this is a channel about cross stitch patterns, threads, fabric, all things cross stitch, and maybe a little bit of sewing thrown in there too. So if you like what you see, don't forget at the end of the video to like the video and subscribe, and I appreciate you spending your time with me today. So we'll do a quick recap. It's been about 3 weeks since my last video, and I'll be honest, this month has been super busy and incredibly stressful. I have started my new job. I work 1 to 2 days a week. I really enjoy it. It's been great. Last week, a dear friend of mine, she actually watches my 3-year-old, and she has a 14-year-old who is the same age as my stepson. And while her son was at wrestling camp, he suffered a stroke, and it was terrifying. So he has been in the ICU for the past week. He has had a lot of progress. They were able to use a thrombolytic and get rid of the clot. He did have to have 2 separate brain surgeries, and he is doing so much better. I think today he got transferred out of the ICU and into a regular room. They have him up walking, and he has been talking, and there have just been a lot of answered prayers. I've been up at the hospital like every day with her and bringing them food and doing whatever I can to help and kind of lighten their load. So if you would please keep, his name is Luke. If you would please keep Luke in your prayers, and their entire family. They are just really, really good people, and we are sure seeing God do some big things for them. Yesterday, my little dachshund Molly hurt her back, so I took her to the vet, and they think she might have like a slipped disc or something. She's never had back problems. We've had several dachshunds, and they've never had any back problems, so this is kind of uncharted territory for us, and just been really scary. I've had Molly longer than I've been married. She's we call her my OG. She's my girl. As you know, I live in a house full of boys, so I really love my 2 little female wiener dogs, Molly and Penny. But if you keep Molly in your prayers too, hopefully I can pick her up this afternoon after they gave her some anti-inflammatories, and she can rest and hopefully be good as new. So okay, let's get into some stitching. Let's have some fun conversations now. Okay, I have to show you, and I don't have them all out. I actually put some of them away already, but let me talk to you about the June Color and Cotton releases. They did a sewing theme for their floss this month, and I have some of them out here that I'll show you, and I'm going to show you this because I really want to show you how I store my floss, and how I'm probably going to start storing my floss moving forward. I love this. Look at these cute thread drops. Are they not awesome? I'll be honest, I've never really used thread drops. Honestly, most of the time I store my thread on these binder rings. This is a 2.5 inch binder ring. Sorry, I had to measure it. You can get packs of these just on Amazon, and so this is usually how I store my thread. As you can see with this though, sometimes it gets a little tangly and stuff, because honestly, after I pull a strand out, I just put any excess back through this main hoop, through the punch right there, and it just kind of is separate. So I have my all the ones that are twisted together, and then I have 1 strand of 6 strain, and my 2 strands right here. So it can kind of get a little hairy looking sometimes. My friend Felicia, she is on Etsy as Floss and Blocks, and she's also on Instagram as Floss and Blocks, and she made me these gorgeous thread drops. These are wood, and they are engraved with the name of the floss on it. So for June, we have Featherweight, Spool, which is a really pretty brown, Gingham, which is kind of a gray green, Tulle, which is a mauvey pink, Thimble, which is a really nice, just a classic gray, Shaker Box, which is a really great brown. I feel like I always need a good brown. Browns are hard for me. I feel like they're either too green or too yellow. Bobbins is a nice kind of a dusty turquoise. Embroidery Hoop is kind of a lighter brown. Patchwork is like a lavender, and Buttons is a sagey green. So yeah, I love these. And the cool thing is too, what did I do with it? Oh, here it is. You can get them in wood, or you can get them in acrylic. And so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do acrylic. I really love these wood ones, but what I think I'm going to do is I can write on the acrylic, and then when I'm done, I can use like an alcohol wipe, and I can wipe it off and then reuse them. I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of skeins of Color and Cotton, and I think if I did this, it would be maybe a little bit more difficult for me to keep up with them. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to order a whole bunch of these acrylic ones, and then for something like this, I can take them off of the card and then put them on the acrylic, where I can keep everything just a little bit more separate and write the name. And then when I'm done with the project, I can take my leftovers, put it back on the card, put it back in the drawer, wipe these off, and then I'm ready to go for another project. So Felicia, thank you so much for these. And like I said, if you want to order a set of these, you can visit her Etsy shop, Floss and Blocks, and I'll link it down below too. And these are really great quality. They're very reasonably priced, and they fit nicely on this ring, and it looks so cute. So if you would like to order some, check down below and follow the link to her shop. Okay. Let me show you my new start. I started this in the last 3 weeks. I don't remember specifically when I started it, but let me get it out of my project folder. This is one of my favorite project folders. It is Bonnie and Camille, and it was made by my mom. You can find her on Instagram at jweston1959. She is going to be opening an Etsy shop after the beginning of the year. So she is busy making lots of project bags and project folders and little zipper pouches and all sorts of things to stock her shop. So we actually have not done any project bag or project folder sales on Instagram lately, because we are getting ready to open her shop, like I said, after the first of the year. So here is the pattern that I'm using. This is Jack's Sweet Shop by Plum Street Samplers. This is the Merry Friends chart, and this is, let me put this behind it so you can see, this is my progress. I did lighten up some of the colors on the actual called for. This pink is kind of more peachy, and I wanted it to be a little bit more pinky, and I really love this. I'm stitching this with all Color and Cotton. This is actually Color and Cotton fabric. This is Renaissance 32 count, and I love this. I'm hoping to get this done maybe tonight. I have one more tree to do right here. I have another quilt block star that goes here, one down here. I'm supposed to have one kind of right here between his legs, but I just feel like that's a really weird placement. So I'm probably going to leave this one off and then just put the other one right down here like I'm supposed to. And then I need to do a little bit of back stitching for his ice skates, and then we will be done. Okay. Let me show you next. I have my notes, and honestly, just the week I've had, this is going to be a short video because I have not gotten a whole lot of stitching done between working, and then I'm studying for a test for work, and I've been working out a lot because there's a physical component of this test too. So I have been in the gym. I've been walking. I'm not a runner, so I've been like speed walking around the neighborhood, but it has been so hot here. And I live in central Oklahoma, and I think today's temp was like a high of like 105 or something. It is like stupid hot. So I can do it like early morning or you know, late in the evening, but honestly I've been more productive just going to the gym. So I did legs yesterday, and like I was telling my husband earlier, I said you should hear like the awful noises I make anytime I have to like get out of a chair or sit down on the toilet or something. I'm like, oh, my legs. So sorry, that was probably too much information, but like we're all friends, right? So you hopefully understand or can relate. So let me show you one of my other whips. I've been working on Welcome to the North Pole by Primrose Cottage. And I think I said in my previous video, I like to start in the center of the chart. I've seen a lot of people who are starting up here at the top, and that's great. I'm not really good at measuring and counting to make sure everything's spaced right. So I like to always start in the center. So I've worked on this center block right here, and honestly, I haven't gotten a ton done on it. But this is where I'm at. I'm stitching this on 32 count mint splash Lugana, and I have the hot cocoa stand done and one of the planter with the flowers. I need to do the other vase with the flowers over here, and then the two little boy and girl elves, and then this section will be done. So I'm a little bit behind where I'd like to be right now, but I really am enjoying this stitch. I'm doing a full color and cotton floss conversion for this. You can see my colors here. I did try to stay pretty true to the called for colors, but I just love color and cotton, so that's what I like to stitch with. So I did pick some that are pretty close to the called for, but they are not all exactly the called for. Let me show you, I did have another new start. I'm participating in the Positivity Lift Stitch Along by Caterpillar Cross Stitch. And it is, it's a hot air balloon, and it has lots of different affirming words on it. Lots of different positive things. You can look on their Instagram, or my Instagram for that matter, and you can use the hashtag Positivity Lifts Sal, and you can kind of see what we've been working on. So let me show you my progress with this. Here's where I'm at. I'm stitching this on 28 count white Lugana, and right here this says breathe, and I'm almost done. I have two more letters over here, and this part here says focus. So I did do I did a color and cotton conversion on this too, and I did stick to the original called for colors. They have their colors on these really handy cards, and one thing I really like about these is I think this would be a great project for like a summer road trip or stitching in the car or at the beach or wherever you are on vacation, because all your flosses are right here together. I say it every video, I love color and cotton, so I did a color and cotton conversion. I will tell you, I love the colors in this, so I stuck pretty close to the called for colors. Mine are just color and cotton though. So anyway, but if you get the kit, all this comes in the kit together. It's a great deal. It came with a needle, the thread, the fabric, the chart, and the needle minder. And if you would like to participate, it's not too late. You can use my discount code HOLLY, HOLLY, the number 10, and then the word LIFTS, LIFTS, and you can get a discount on the entire kit if you'd like to stitch along. Okay. Oh, and I need to show you this pretty case. This is another one that my mom made. This is like a turquoise chenille with crocheted flowers and a really pretty pearl button. Let me show you the inside. So we have a zipper pouch right here where you can put your notions, your thread gloss, a seam ripper in case you need to rip anything out, but we don't talk about that. You can put your chart back here behind. I actually have the information card for the stitch along back here. Over here we've got some pockets. I have my rainbow scissors that I got off Amazon, some felt up here for your needles or any loose threads, and then we have the chenille print on the back as well. This will be another one that we have for sale in her Etsy shop. But for now, I'm kind of just keeping all of my my flosses and stuff in here together. And oh, I need to show you the cute needle minder. Isn't that adorable with the clouds and the sun? I think it's so cute. And I've said it a million times too. I'm sure I sound like a squeaky wheel, but the Caterpillar cross stitch needle minders are my favorite. They use super, super, super strong magnets. The craftsmanship and quality of them is just really, really great. They are metal, which I really like, and I have several of them. So I encourage you to try them out. And I think too, online, coming up soon, I don't know the exact date off the top of my head, but they're having a second sale on needle minders. So there might be just a tiny like flaw, maybe in the coloring or, you know, the metal or something, but the needle minder will still, you know, work. So if you don't care about something like that being perfect, which I don't, that might be a good place to maybe try them out first and see kind of what you think before, you know, if you want to, you know, just give them a try. So I know I will be making some purchases. Let me show you a finish I had. I've actually got a couple of finishes. I have not fully finished this. This is one of the roundabouts from Stitching with the Housewives, and this is their patriotic roundabout, red, white, and boom. And I love this. This is stitched on 32 count Ren by Picture This Plus. I did use Color and Cotton, Shining Sea, Valor Red, and I think the white was natural cotton. And then I did a gold up here, and this is turmeric, I believe. But I really love this. And I want to do this like I did the Valentine banner with the Valentine roundabouts. So I got this banner at a Hobby Lobby many, many moons ago. And I've showed it up here before, but I'll show it again. So I did all the housewife roundabouts for Valentine's on this garland. So we have Be Mine, Our Love Story, Be My Valentine, and Bless Your Heart. And I strung them on this jute kind of banner, and I added just some fabric that I had that was pink and red, and I hung this on my mantle. So I want to do another one of these that's patriotic. Honestly, I only have that one roundabout stitched right now, so that will definitely be a next year project. But this stitched up really quick. I want to say maybe it took like 2 evenings. So I'm really looking forward to doing some more of these and having a patriotic garland to hang on the mantle as well. I've shared this on my Instagram, but this is a freebie from Plum Street Samplers. You can get it if you go to my Instagram. I have it linked directly in my link tree, so it will take you straight to Paulette's blog where you can download this. This was a freebie, and I stitched this using Color and Cotton, Winterberry, Wintertide, and Tusk maybe was my white. I really love this. This stitched up super quick. It's really an easy stitch because what I did was I started with stitching these little stars and then just filled in. So this worked out really great, and this was just an easy one to work on in the evenings. My other finish is Betsy's Tart by Plum Street Samplers. I turned her into a little pillow finish. She's filled with walnut shells, and the pattern is actually charted for it to be in like black and white or like a sepia tone. And we did a full color conversion on this. Jessica, the Sweetwater Stitcher, had actually sent me a picture where I want to say it was Shepherd's Needle had done a similar color conversion. And Jessica stitched this for a Smalls Exchange. I believe it's StitchCon. And I saw hers and wanted to definitely stitch it as well. So here's mine. I did do a couple different colors on the balloons. I think I added this extra red one, but I was really happy with how it turned out. You can get all the color flosses that I used on my Instagram at Mrs. Jones Stitches, where I kind of go over all the details of the chart, the fabric and floss and stuff like that that I used. So here's the back. I did use this cute rickrack trim that I got at Color and Cotton when I went to their grand opening last month, and it is so pretty. And same with this one. This one, I did not get that trim at Color and Cotton, but it was one I had, and I just really, really love it. So, what else? Upcoming projects. I have my piece picked out that I'm going to start stitching for Jolly July. Hopefully I can get the Merry Friends Plum Street one done today. I don't have that much left on it. And then I picked out my chart for Jolly July. So I'm really excited to work on it. It's not something I've seen anybody else stitching recently, so I really like that too, because I love doing stitch-alongs and stitching the same thing with other people, but I also really find a lot of joy in stitching something that I haven't seen anybody else stitching in a while, or if it's not something I've seen anybody stitch ever too. I like to kind of blaze my own trail with some stuff like that. So I do have my colors picked for it. I'll probably share it maybe this weekend with what I'm going to start. I will tell you it's a Lizzie Kate. So I'm really excited to share this with you. So I think I have one more thing too. Back in March, my stitching group, my girlfriends that I stitch with, we're virtual. We're kind of all over the country, but it's Jessica the Sweetwater Stitcher, Hannah the Stitch Fairy, Alicia the Fanciful Flamingo, Felicia Floss and Blocks, and Jody, who's simply stitching Ocala. We did a smalls exchange, and this is what Jody drew my name, and this is what Jody sent me, and it is so cute. This Sweet Slice of Summertime, and this is a magnet, and it comes off. And so is the bow. The bow is magnetized on here as well. And then she filled it with all these cute little fake strawberries. And I just love this. This is one of my favorite summertime finishes now. I have it sitting out in my formal living room. But I did want to pull it and bring it in here in case you're new to my channel and you didn't get to see it before. I just love this so much. So thank you again, Jody. It is getting a lot of attention this summer. So okay, I think that's all I have this time. Oh, I need to announce the winners from the giveaways that I did last time. So I gave away 6 charts last time. These were all generously donated by my friends at Primrose Cottage. And okay, the first winner of Raindrop Kisses is Cassandra Souter 8236. And this is what your YouTube name is. So if I'm going to call it out just as it reads on YouTube. So Cassandra Souter 8236, congratulations. The elf one is Holly Jackson 6473. Congratulations, Holly. I love your name. Seasonal Samplings Spring. This goes to Kim Patterson 2333. Congratulations, Kim. Winter spring or seasonal samplings is Sage Butterfly Designs. Congratulations. The 2023 Snowman is the Disorderly Stitcher, Nancy. Congratulations. And Cheer by Hot Cocoa and Christmas Cheer. I love this one. I want to stitch this and put it in my kitchen. Goes to Yankee Creek Stitcher. So congratulations. If you will, go over to my Instagram, and I need you to send me a message on Instagram. It's at Mrs. Jones Stitches, and send me your address. Make sure you tell me what you won too. I'm going to be out of town for the next couple days, but I will get these out next week. And for the people who won giveaways in my previous video, those are going out today. I'm so sorry. Like I said, life has just been a little chaotic lately. I literally have them right here. They are ready to go. And I apologize sincerely for not having those out in a timely manner. But I really hope you understand with just the chaotic life stuff that's been going on. But I will get those out today. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time, and I hope you have a great 4th of July. We'll see you soon. Bye.